going on, everybody? Civil here, and in this video I'm going to be going over an easy way to kind of start beating people that are sending 6, people that are sending contain blitz at you. It's not going to be about how to pick it up, it's going to be rather just a way to beat it. And it's not going to be running the ball like a lot of people say. It's going to be going to your bubble screen, so go to concepts, go to screen pass, go to bubble screens. And what you're going to be looking for really ideally is going to be a trip set that has the bubble screen to the trip side. So like pad slot screen, I would go trip side in. And I'm going to set up the contain blitz how it usually is. So something along these lines. Usually you'd probably want this to the wide side. Right here we're in the middle, so it's okay. But you would usually want this to a wide side, and then we user him, but we'll just user D-tackle. And all we're gonna do is snap it. And you're gonna see that it's gonna get pretty good blocking because he's sending 6, he's sending him off the edge. They're gonna have one person out there. So what we can also do is, so if you're worried about like a flat, how a flat plays it, we can do something like this where, or rather, we're not gonna have to do anything. You see we have a cloud flight over there. The blocking's gonna pick it up pretty well. We throw it, blocking picks it up, and we get pretty good yardage. We can try manning it up. I can show you what happens when you man it up. We do something like this. Let's say they have some kind of weird coverage like this over there. You know, maybe they're using him. I don't know, something weird. You really don't have to worry about it. You see here, it's still a good throw. And then, you know, if you're able to make some miss, it's a good, you know, easy 5 yards, and then plus, you know, whatever you're able to get after making someone miss or whatever, etc., etc. A lot of people don't really use bubble screens. I think they're pretty useful, but it's not just out of this set. I mean, you can use something out of like a PA bubble wide look we could do, and not necessarily against 35 odd, where we can do it against something like, even like if they're bringing a blitz kind of like this, where let's say, you know, there's on him doing something like this, fake the play action, and we have the slant coming back across like that, and we also have the bubble. And let's say they do something where they fake the blitz. Well, we're still going to have a pretty good play. Throw the bubble. So you see, this is mainly to attack heavy blitzers, but if they're not blitzing, you can still get pretty good blocking and still be able to pick it up pick up pretty good yardage. You can also do this out of like regular wide receiver screens, although they don't work as well and they're not all equal to one another. Jailbreak screens I don't like at all, but like something like this, was like gun empty ace patriot. You know someone's about to send heat at you. So like this. See, like that one right there, that's not very good where he comes back to the ball quite a bit. You don't want to run something like that. So like with the wide receiver screens, some of them are halfway decent. It's just you have to test each one to see if it's good or not. I'll see if this one has the one that I like. It doesn't. PA wide receiver screens are pretty decent. PA like gun a slot offset, so like this isn't as good. I'll just go to random play. We'll just bring a blitz. So let's say they're doing something like this. This is as good because you just have one blocker out there. You know, it's just Jones, so if Jones misses his block, you're kind of screwed. Whereas right there, you know, someone's going to click on, it's going to be able to come down and make the tackle. You can run it from this kind of set. It's just I don't really recommend it. I don't really like it that much. Even if they're not setting heat, though, you can still get decent yardage out of this. But it's just not the thing I'd like really recommend that much, just because I don't think it's that great without the extra blocking. And you can't motion anyone. Some of the screens you can motion people, some of them you can't. This one, so you can motion him, and it doesn't really do much, but you can do that. That's gonna be about it for this video. This is kind of an underused thing in the Madden community, I think. A lot of pro players now, there is some risk to it. You know, a lot of times, you know, what you might want to do is adjust. I can't do it in practice mode, but you can adjust the angle to where like it's showing out here without having to hold RT. And you can make the read a little bit easier if it's on the wide side of the field, because you definitely want to do it to the wide side, not the short side. And then you'll be able to see you would make that read a little bit better. If it is covered for whatever reason, you can always run with your quarterback. You can playmaker him up the sideline, and so like I'll show you right here. So if you playmaker him, on some of them they'll go up a little bit better, some of them they won't. But you can playmaker him up the sideline, and you can actually highball him up the sideline. That's kind of like a last-ditch effort kind of thing. But you definitely don't want to run this too many times a game, but you can get away running it, you know, 1, 2, 3 times a game max. I'd probably run it. But that's about it I have for this video for you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon for all of Ace and I content, and I'll see you guys next time.